Hey everybody!
Hi there.
Hope you're having a fabulous day. We are here to share with you some news about where we have been and where we are going as a company. As many of you have been aware, because you've been on this journey with us, Clearmind's been through a bumpy ride since COVID hit. We have had to let go of our beloved retreat center, and we have also been in the process of closing and finishing our counselor training program, which the classes are now over, but we've just got a few more students to get through some of the components of that program before we're officially done, which is at the end of May. Very exciting for those students. As we have been moving through these difficult passages, we have made the choice to set our prices for our programs and workshops at a level that would allow us to continue taking care of our team members as well as to get our students through their program. And it has now become apparent to us that our company is not going to be sustainable at those bars that we have set in terms of our pricing structure, being able to bring in enough revenue to fully take care of our team members. Kind of makes sense, right? We used to have Prac and Springbrook, and now we don't. So what this means is, very sadly, we are going to have to let go of some of our beloved team members and downsize. So we're beginning that process. We will be, at the end of May, beginning of June, officially shrinking to be more consistent with consistent with how we can offer our programs and what we're bringing in.
And if you look at that and have done any work with us, you know that we often say, who knows whether it's good or bad? And it's true. We go through a process. I mean, this has been very, very hard to let go of the center and certain programs and our staff, and there's a process of letting that go where we're not really aware of what it's all for. Well, we're becoming really aware of what it's all for, how important it is for us now to make it much more personal, particularly with Catherine and I, and engagement in whatever form that takes, whether it's on social media, whether it's in the workshops. To really have much more direct contact, because that's what we've learned is important in the work we do. And we're kind of excited, actually, about getting smaller, more personal, which is going to give us room to begin to now envision again about who we are and where we're going.
So we're going to be going through a little process of waving our magic wands and reinventing ourselves. We'll be going through a last round of the workshops as you all know them. Last one in Vancouver in April, and then we're going to be doing a little UK tour in June. And after that, we're going to be waving our magic wands and reinventing and recreating. That will possibly include a new name for Clearmind.
What do you think about that? Let me just comment on that. I mean, Clearmind's name came to be in 1991. And in those days, everything was kind of individual focused on self, clear. I want to have a clear mind. It made sense. That's a long time ago now, 32 years ago. And what we've learned over the course of Clearmind's work and history is that the work we do is collective and connective. And that's where the healing and that's where the dramatic, magical results in people's lives occur, is in connection, not just in some individual process. So we want the name of this company now to emulate actually what we actually do now.
And particularly in terms of the emotion, right? We certainly, in these years, we are far more about feeling than we are about thinking. So at every level, we're very excited about becoming more consistent with who we actually are, so that what we are putting out there into the world, what we are putting into our relationships with all of you, is absolutely consistent with who we actually are.
Including the names of some of our workshops.
Yep.
Like the Awakening is consistent with Clear Mind. Doesn't mean the content of that workshop is going to change. It means how it might, but we're not sure. The actual name of it ought to represent actually what occurs there now.
Yeah, and just to say as well, I mean, these things have changed over the years. The awakening is not what it was in 1990 something by a long shot. And so we're actually very excited about bringing ourselves back into alignment with who we actually are. And we're excited to collaborate with all of you in that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have any interesting ideas about what we might call ourselves or workshops, please feel free to reach out. You can private message or comment below. However you want to reach out, we'd be very happy to hear from you.
Yeah, so we are reaching out, and we want to stay in relationship with you as we go through this process, as opposed to reintroduce ourselves after the process. It's really important that you are part of this with us as we go through this period of time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there you go. That's our news. Big hugs to everybody.
Bye for now.